Right before dinner, I had this weird feeling of like pointlessness. Pointless and directionless. Pointlessness, directionlessness. What is the point of this? Why am I here? I don't know what I'm doing in Japan. Like, am I just like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know who's ever gonna watch this. I don't think anyone's gonna watch this. This is just for my personal use. So if you're not me, stop watching. Without getting into too long of a story, I've just been spending the last 24 hours in like a kind of an array of emotions. Japan's not all fun and games. Being a little dramatic, but I just...
A few moments later.
We're not gonna let this stop us at all. No. This is just a small blip in the whole trip. Just a small blip in the trip. It's okay. It's okay. It can't get worse from here. Ha. Ha ha ha. Can't get worse from here. Right. Alright, so I took a little break from filming because I was kind of in a rut earlier this week. Getting a lot better though. I'm feeling a lot better. Like actually so much better. Traveler burnout. At least that's what I'm calling it. How did this happen? Well, I've been looking back at my footage a bit and was kind of able to break it down into 3 main parts. Number 1! This one's pretty self-explanatory, but just constantly being on the move, constantly carrying that heavy shit that you see me carry. My backpack was like almost 40 pounds. And then I had like a camera bag that was another like 5 pounds. It starts adding up. It starts adding up when you have to just unpack your stuff, pack your stuff, move your stuff, and then unpack your stuff again. It's repeat and repeat and repeat. And yeah, you can see how that just gets exhausting. And so the one thing that I would have to recommend if you were to do this, if you do have to constantly be on the move, is to limit the amount of times you need to unpack and pack your things. So try to stay in places as long as possible. Single night stays are the worst. Try to at least do a 2-night stay at every place you go. Number 2. So whatever you do, right, however exciting it is initially, if you keep doing the same thing, it'll get repetitive, and then it'll get boring, and then you'll be like, okay, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? If you keep doing it. That's kind of how I started feeling the day-to-day traveling. So I would go to a new city, right? I would see the stuff there, I would eat the stuff there, I would do the stuff there, and I'd sleep. And then I'd go to another city, I would see some stuff, I would do some stuff, and I would eat some stuff, and I would sleep. And then I'd go to another city, and then it would be it's like this whole, like, I guess what I'm trying to say for the most part is that I lost the point of, wow, why I was even doing the things I was doing. So the next one's loneliness. And or a sense of belonging, because you're in a foreign land, it's a foreign language, it's a foreign culture, you're surrounded by people foreign to you, and you're alone. This was my first time traveling solo, and eventually all of that, it hits you. I felt like an alien. You know, you feel like an outcast. It's because it was like a completely different world, especially Japan and America. It's so different. All the people I met city hopping from one city to the next, it was very superficial. It was never on a more emotional level, because it was so fast. There wasn't a lot of time. You weren't spending a lot of time with. This isn't a psychology lesson here, but it's, people need connection. I never watched a video analyzing this topic or anything. It just kind of came out of nowhere. But somehow past me unironically just changed the way I was doing things and kind of fixed those issues, as you'll see in my next vlogs. But the gist of it was this. I stayed in one place, stopped doing as many touristy things, and made more meaningful interactions. Alright, that's all for this one. Thanks so much. Bye. It's just funny because it's such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. Such a beautiful day. Yet I'm so miserable.